What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more My Hero Academia, the strongest hero. And today we're going to be going over the brand new event, the mock contest. There's a lot of great rewards you can get, but there are a couple tips and things you need to know about the event to make sure you get the most resources. And of course, it is about a 7-day event. I believe each division is 2 days. So let's jump right into it. I'll see you there. So when you jump into game, you will notice in your UA, you finally have a timed event over here. And yes, mock contest is the very first one we have in game. So this one here is going to be the contest of strength. You're basically gonna want power and technical types. Speed types are not gonna be great here overall. Of course, you're going to be set in a certain division and there are going to be rankings. I look like I've fallen out of the top 10. I'm going to have to work my way back in because I really want to get there. And of course, each section is broken apart by your actual account level. So nobody is going to be in the 40 plus this week, I don't believe. I think even I'm only like level 30. What are we, 32 right now, and I pretty much haven't missed a single energy. I think there's some people at 33 right now, so I don't think anybody by the end of the week is going to break up into that new section. If they do, they will have a very, very easy top rating, but systems like this are going to be great in the future when newer players don't have to compete with people way in the past. So that's good. And then of course the rewards are going to be based on the division that you reach. And then of course there's ranking rewards as well. The ranking rewards for top 10, very good, because they're going to be giving you 20 of those hero shard self-pick boxes. Now that's really good because it's got Bakugo, Todoroki, Momo, and Tokoyami. So those are really good. But even just the regular old reward previews, pretty nice. When you do jump into the contest here, you'll notice there's like this tier system where as you go on, you can fight across if you want, but ultimately you want to try to fight as high up on this as possible and get every single hero down, mainly because that's going to give you the most resources. And every time you beat one of these, everyone underneath it in that column will be given to you as resources as well. So those are really important to you. Of course, these divisions will open up as the days go on. So if you do rank up to division 2 here in the rankings, right here, so if you get up to division 2 tomorrow, it will be open in 17 hours, 18 hours, and then of course division 3 will open later on. And of course there is a total server point reward. There's kind of nice things to grab down the bottom, are going to help you get some hero shards, things like that. But ultimately you'll notice there is a score below each one of these cards. That's the score that you have gotten out of the total possible. So if you really want to do what I've been doing, I've been fighting for the rankings. I really want to get top 10 because I absolutely want this hero shard box. Now granted, it's very hard because I think I'm in like the top 20 overall power in all accounts in the game. But what you need to do is come in here and you'll notice there's some heroes that have advantages. So they're going to have increased damage, they're going to have no increased damage and no decreased damage. And then if you run like a speed hero, you're gonna have decreased damage. Now sadly, Tokoyami is my strongest hero by far. Uraraka is coming in close, she's a close second for us, but Tokoyami, it really is rough because I can't use him in many of these battles. So I'm basically running this whole thing with Uraraka. So if you have an Uraraka, she does really well. Then again, if you have a very powerful Kaminari, he can do really well. Kaminari, Momo, and Mineta are going to do the best, probably being Momo as the most successful here. You'll notice on the right hand side here where I'm clicking, the current leader has 966 points. We only have 941. But what you can do is you can re-challenge over and over. I'm just going to set the auto battle real quick so it'll fight while we're going. But essentially, the main point here is number 1, winning the battle, and number 2 in the points is how long it takes you to win the fight. If it takes you too long to win the fight, well, then you're kind of out of luck. You're not going to get as good of a bonus. Right here, I basically have gone in with every hero combination possible, and I try to get as many points as possible. And you can restart this an infinite number of times. So if you think, no, I can definitely do better, I can do better, you can jump into every single one of these, and you can see if you can somehow manage to break the win. And you can see who's got the #1 lead so far. You'll see up here the required hero type that will give you the advantage. So you can just re-challenge over and over and try to keep getting as many points as possible, because I think I literally increased my total points by like 1,000 or so just by redoing all these different fights over and over. And you just have to decide, is the time worth it? Because you have unlimited attempts. It doesn't matter how many times you try it. You can just keep on going over and over and over, repeat. Some of these fights, to get the max score though, you need to do it in like a one tap, like literally takes so much. So is that we got 1733 points. I think 1750 was my previous record on here. Yeah, 1750. Most of these I think I basically did with my Uraraka. Now this one I could have a chance to actually get. We've gotten 2600. You can see down in the bottom right hand corner, right above re-challenge, 2600 of 3000. The record is 2850. Not sure we're going to be able to do that. And I imagine to get a perfect score, you'd probably need an SSS hero, not just an SS, to do enough damage. Or you might need like higher tech, or you need higher, you know, support cards, things like that. I'm working my way through. And Uraraka is doing very, very well. But of course, he's just barely missing the speed that we need on these kills here. So one nice thing is I've done a lot of these just for the auto feature. While I got my baby girl on my arms, I just do the auto feature and just keep smashing through. 25-25, still a good score, but hopefully you guys can get some tips from this. I'd love to see it, that a lot more people and a lot more competition at the top, because right now, I mean, the rankings is kind of like the same 10 to 20 people on the top of every leaderboard, I think, right now. Beyond this, even just if we go to like the rankings themselves, I think like total BP, yeah, like I'm at number 8 right now overall. Wow, there's some people at lower level that actually have it. Rayfus, he seems like the biggest whale out there, at least right now. And I just keep missing my PvP stuff, but he's got the top there. I mean, solo hero rankings, we have number 6 with our Tokiyami, but again, Tokiyami doesn't do much for this event that we're talking about here, because he's a speed hero, and speed heroes always have a bad disadvantage here. And then of course the agency, as we go up to higher brackets, you'll see different teams here getting different ranks. I don't think I've even done a 30 yet, but I mean, overall hero power, we're doing good. Our Tokiyami is definitely strong. I'd love to break into the 20,000, but in reality, I should really be focusing on my Uraraka, because Uraraka is the MVP of this event, and I only have the 7th strongest Uraraka right now. So if we can get her a little bit stronger, that could actually really, really help us out. That could get us exactly what we need. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you think. I really like these little pop-up events that I've seen so far coming. It does look like we have a couple more on their works, but the mock contest so far is amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.